A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Gun. Cut. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Cut.
They'll try the right side with Akers. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Burrow now against the blitz. That's caught for the first. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st down.
1-1, ready?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Cut.
Shotgun handoff to Akers. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
Here we go.
Handoff headed right. It's Akers. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing is Burrow. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings them to third down.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Gun. Dash. Right 80. Right shot. Dash.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Akers up the middle, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2, ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Akers. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. He's got Kasicki complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So first down from the 41. We give inside to Akers. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Give now to the running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. 40. At the 20. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick six for Arizona. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
I'm one, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Ready? Stop.
They run. Here's Akers. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On one, right?
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Play action now, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Akers. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Design bootleg here. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Akers. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go to Akers again. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Gun, gun. Cut. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Fell on the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's get set. Cut.
3rd and 1. Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably.
On one, ready?
Then go to work after.
4 downs to get this across.
Here we go,
Here's
here we
1st and goal.
Cut.
Akers. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go.
Here's another for him. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They're headed up the middle. Ooh, he is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play, Brock. And now one interesting decision coming up on 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get... well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Cut.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Viking 18.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. The right side, and McBride has it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They give on 2nd. It's Brown. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On the jump.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Ready. Let's go.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Cardinals in front here at State Farm Stadium. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they bring him down around the 34.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready, let's go.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Play fake. Jones. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, Jones to the air. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Got. 180. Right up. Got.
Now a handoff for Akers. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a tight end in motion. It's Akers on the carry. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Cincinnati.
On one, ready?
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
11 mighty. 11.
Here's a handoff to Akers. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready, 18, 5, 65.
Now Jones. Hits his running back. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw, here's Jones. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Buffalo 8, come on, set. Viking 18.
To throw again, it's Jones. Forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Let's get set.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Lights up. Stop.
They'll try the right side with Akers. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
A give to Akers, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Gun.
The motion to tight end left. Burrow setting up the play action. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. He's got Gesicki complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start the 2nd half with some needed points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Jones now to throw. Harrison secures this left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Going deep down the near sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Panther 60.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He's trying to go deep again. To The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Shot.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. Broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On one, right?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the in route. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Akers up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Here we go. 180. Plays hot. Shot.
Going to the ground again on first. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Arrives at the 40. Down the sideline, past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 28, Bengals 14. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting the throw. Fits it through the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. The give inside to Akers. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's just set. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Fell on the catch. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Side. Ready? Side.
Plowing up the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19, 18, go! Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
And off to Benson to start the drive. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Jones from his end zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
They give on 2nd to Benson. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Bengals get to it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Here we go, here we go.
They want to run it across. And he won't be able to reach the end zone, so their first 2-point try of the afternoon comes up empty.
Bengals 20.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On the double.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing here, Jones. Dump off caught by his back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up.
19. Panther 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's back to throw. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 4 there. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 6.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Jones setting up the play action. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 65 cat, 65 cat. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Dragon 60. Cougar 19. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, he put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk!
That one's out and caught on the right side. He has the Cardinal 1st down. This one's over. They can run out this win. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They're going to run the draw here with Benson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Tiger, nice, go!
They look to throw it. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now.
35. Bengals 20.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
And bring the tight end left. They run. Here's Akers. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. The tight end in motion now. They go to Akers again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go. Right in.
They'll run it here. It's Taj Brooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
5. On 1, ready?
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in Week 1.